Screaming inside, almost more than pain. Baby, when you touch me, I want your love.
Ladies and gentlemen, you please stand for the bridal party.
It just blows me away. I've never been this close to anyone or anything. I can hear your thoughts, I can see your dreams. I don't know how you do what you do. I'm so in love with you. It just keeps getting better. I wanna spend the rest of my life with you by my side, forever and ever.
Good afternoon, everyone, and may I take this opportunity to extend a very warm welcome to the Commadore Hotel on this very special day for Dan and Tanya. We're here today to witness their joining in matrimony, and on their behalf I would like to thank you for coming today to celebrate the beginning of their new married life together. I'm sure it means a great deal to them that you can be here to share their happiness and witness their vows. And if I could ask the bride and groom and Peter to remain standing, and everybody else, you can sit down. This room in which we are now met has been duly sanctioned according to the law of the country for the celebration of marriages. I'm Gary, and it's my pleasure to be here today to conduct the marriage ceremony. More importantly, my colleague Laura is here to ensure the legality of the marriage and to enter the details into the register for all time. But first of all, I have a very important question for Pete. Pete, do you give Tanya's hand in marriage to Daniel?
I do.
That's good, because we can move on now.
What if I said
Second
no?
test. You want second? Dan, can you give me your full name, please?
Daniel Petty.
And Tanya, can you give me your full name?
Tanya Louise Grant.
Well, that's good, because we've got the right people anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, Tanya and Dan have in each other happiness, fulfillment and love. And as a consequence, they now wish to affirm their relationship by offering to each other the security which comes from legally binding vows, sincerely made and faithfully kept. To proceed, I must ask if any person here present knows of any lawful impediment why they should not be joined in matrimony. You should declare it now. What well-behaved guests. Tanya and Dan, today you will exchange your vows that will unite you in marriage. The words are a formal and public pledge of your commitment to each other and a promise of lifelong dedication. Before you are joined in matrimony, it is my duty to remind you of the solemn and binding character of the vows that you are about to make. Marriage in this country means the union of two people voluntarily entered into for life, to the exclusion of all others. Tanya and Dan, I'm now going to ask each of you to declare that you know of no lawful reason why you should not be joined in matrimony to each other. So Dan, you go first. All you need to do is repeat after me. I declare that I know of no legal reason why I, Daniel Petty, may not be joined in marriage to Tanya Louise Grant. Okay, Tanya, deep breath. I declare
I declare
that I know of no legal reason
I know of no legal reason
why I,
why I,
Tanya Louise Grant,
Tanya Louise Grant,
may not be joined in marriage
may not be joined in marriage
to Daniel Petchy.
to Daniel Petchy.
I'll now ask you to make your marriage vows to each other. Can I call the witnesses to come forward, please? And that's Jade and Jason. If you'd like to stand by the side, you come here. Where's James? Come in. Hiya. As long as you can hear. So Daniel, again, you're going to go first. All right? So please repeat after me. I call upon these persons here present
I call upon these persons here present
to witness
to witness
that I, Daniel Petchy,
that I, Daniel Petchy,
do take thee,
to take me,
Tanya Louise Grant,
Tanya Louise Grant,
to be my lawful wedded wife.
to be my lawful wedded wife.
Tanya, it's your turn now, so please repeat after me. I call upon these persons here present
I call upon these persons here present
to witness
to witness
that I, Tanya Louise Grant,
that I, Tanya Louise Grant,
do take thee,
take thee,
Daniel Petchy,
Daniel Petchy,
to be my lawful wedded husband.
to be my lawful wedded husband.
Please don't worry about the little ones, because it's lovely just to hear a family all together. Good man. No. Come out here if you like. Marriage is a very personal decision, but a large part of its importance comes from its recognition by family and friends. Therefore, in the presence of the people gathered here, I now ask you, Daniel, do you take Tanya to be your wife?
I do.
Do you... Let me get there. Be alright this one, Tanya, he's keen. Let's go for the top. Do you take Tanya to be your wife? Do you promise to honour her, trust her, and remain true to her for the rest of your lives together?
I do.
Tanya, do you take Daniel to be your husband? Do you promise to honour him, trust him, and remain true to him for the rest of your lives together? I'd now like to share a few words with you called Take My Hand. Take my hand, come walk with me along life's winding way. Take my hand, come stand with me. Together, we will say. It's you that I've chosen. It's you with whom I'll stay. It's you with whom I'll share my life. I want no other way. I want you always by my side, through laughter and through tears. The good, the bad, we'll share it all through the coming years. Because I want this union to continue to be blessed, I trust we both will care enough to always give our best. I know that if we do our best, then when our journey ends, we'll find that we've come through it all, still lovers, ever friends. We now come to the exchange of the rings, which is a traditional way of sealing the marriage contract that Daniel and Tanya have just made to each other. The wedding ring is an unbroken circle. It has no beginning and no end. It symbolises unending and everlasting love, and is an outward sign of the lifelong promises that Tanya and Dan have just made. And I'd now like to ask Keenan to come forward with the rings. I'll take that, that's me. I'll tell you what, that's Keenan. Right? No, difficult one. Right, if you take If you take Tanya's ring, place it on the tip of her finger and hold it there, and repeat after me, speaking directly to Tanya. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a sign of our love.
as a sign of my love.
I promise to be faithful,
I promise to be faithful,
loving,
loving,
and loyal for always.
and loyal always.
To cherish you through the good times,
To cherish you through the good times,
and to respect and honour you.
to respect and honour you. I'm sure you will.
Same thing. If you hold it on the tip. That's it. And then repeat after me again. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a sign of our love.
as a sign of our love.
I promise to be faithful,
I promise to be faithful,
loving and loyal
loving and loyal
for always.
for always.
To cherish you through the good times and bad,
To cherish you through the good times and bad.
and to respect and honour you.
I respect and honour you.
When two people love and care for each other in marriage, they create a bond unique to themselves, which bind them closer than any written or spoken words. Marriage is not always an easy path. It requires devotion, the ability to listen, the wisdom to know when we are wrong, and the strength to put things right. A good partner in such a marriage will be loving, supportive, and above all, a best friend. And true friendship is the basis for any lasting friendship. To quote George Eliot, what greater thing is there for two human souls than to feel they're joined for life, to strengthen each other in all labour, to rest on each other in all sorrow, to minister to each other in all pain, and to be one with each other in silent, unspoken memories. Marriage is a promise made in the hearts of two people, and it takes a lifetime to fulfill. Dan and Tanya, the story of your life together is yours to write. True marriage is more than the joining of two people, it's the union of two hearts. May you always be able to talk things over, laugh together, and enjoy life. And when the day is done, share moments of peace and quiet. May you build a home filled with happiness, warmth, and understanding, which will be a shelter from some of the hardships that life can sometimes bring. May you have much happiness together, and find that your love deepens and grows stronger as you journey on your shared pathway through life together. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please stand? Dan and Tanya, you have now both made the declarations required by law and have made promises to one another in the presence of your witnesses, family and friends. This day will form a milestone in your lives as you look back on it with happiness at the start of your new married life together. May you treasure this trust and responsibility, and may you live full and very happy lives together. It now gives me very great pleasure to announce that you are husband and wife. Congratulations, and Dan, you may kiss your bride. Ladies and gentlemen, can I ask you please all to be seated for the signing of the register? And if I could remind you please that you don't take photographs while Dan and Tanya are signing the register. However, I will make sure that there's an opportunity for you to take some photographs afterwards. Thank you very much.
Major, you get on well. We call her Sergeant Major. She looks, giving orders.